Welcome to Daytime Ottawa here on Rogers TV. Hope you are all doing well. For those of you living and working downtown, I hope you are well. I know it's been very difficult for everybody, and we're so happy to bring this show to you because, one of the reasons we bring this show to you is because it is ultra local, because it gives an opportunity to showcase and highlight small businesses, great initiatives that are happening in the city. So we're going to share one of those initiatives with you on the show today. We're going to tell you about a brand new show that's going to be premiering right here on Rogers TV this weekend. We've got some ideas for your kids to help them stay active outdoors and indoors. But first, we stopped by Absinthe Cafe, and we are joined by chef and owner Pat Garland. Pat, welcome to the show. Always great to see you. Let's just first of all talk about how you've been personally, Pat. How you've been dealing with everything.
Well, thanks. Yeah, thanks for asking. We're
Yeah.
good here. Things are great at home. I have a very supportive girlfriend, which I'm lucky to have, Sophie. Hey, Sophie. Thank you. So yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear it, Pat. Well, Pat, for those people that have never been to Absinthe, of course, I would encourage them to do so. I've been myself, and it's such a wonderful experience. Just talk a little bit about Absinthe and your philosophy of, and when it comes to French cuisine as well, and Absinthe itself. It's a very interesting background.
So we've been a Hindenburg experience and tradition for the last 18 years. I'm Hindenburg tradition for much longer than that. And we're just a low-key bistro, serving up bistro fare with Canadian flair. And we source everything locally from the farmers far and wide, but largely in eastern Quebec, or eastern Ontario, western Quebec. And yeah, just low-key, interesting food.
Let's talk about the menu. Of course, with the lockdowns, takeout has been a big thing for all restaurants. You're no different. Tell me about your takeout now.
So it's a lot of the classic absinthe fare. It's the steak. We have salmon as our fish right now. Duck confit because it travels better than the duck breast. Very local, hyper local vegetables from one of our farmers, Rodney, and from Mariposa Farms. And we do stuff that we like to do things that travel well. Oh, there's the duck breast right there. And the cavatelli.
Nice.
That travels really well, and that's really good too. Wild boar ragu right there.
Pat, when you and I spoke, when we featured you on Operation Support Local, we spoke a lot about your community involvement and your commitment to helping out your community, and that certainly hasn't changed through your Parkdale Food Centre soup promotion. Tell us about your soup promotion and your connection to the Parkdale Food Centre.
So, I must confess that I stole the idea from a friend of mine, Ian, at the Black Tartan Pub in Carleton Place. So
yeah,
we're both doing a promotion where you buy a liter of soup, we'll give you a chunk of bread, and then we'll give a liter of soup to the Parkdale Food Centre. He's not doing the Parkdale Food Centre; he's doing something in Carleton Place, but that is what the gist of it is. Sorry, I got to put a fire out here.
Oh, yes, please do. Well, let's talk about the fire. You have what I see as a fondue pot in front of you there, because you've got a couple of specials. Let's first of all talk about Valentine's Day.
Your computer just put me on Google. I'm not connected anymore.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Pat?
I can now. Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know what happened.
Good. That's okay. I just mentioned, let's talk about the fire, because you got a fondue pot in front of you there. Let's start with your Valentine's Day promotion.
So it's Valentine's falls on a Monday, and on Mondays we genuinely do fondue. So we thought that because it's very popular and we get a great buy-in from it, we would do fondue for Valentine's Day. So it's many courses of fondue. Cheese, beef, and possibly a vegetarian, and a chocolate fondue with a few other add-ons. And it's we're running that as a special menu on Valentine's for all the lovers out there.
I'd be remiss if we didn't talk about Absinthe itself, because it's not just a drink at Absinthe Cafe. It really is an experience. Tell us about Absinthe.
Because we like fire around here, we generally set it up on fire. We have a water fountain, and we do an absinthe drip. So we set up a spoon with a sugar cube on it, doused in absinthe, and then we flame it up, and then we let you drip water on it if you want, or you can just let it burn. That's generally what I do.
And the history is pretty fascinating behind it as well, Pat. I mean, there was a time when you couldn't even get absinthe in this country, right?
Yeah, no, it's true. There aren't that many producers, but now everybody seems to be making it in their bathtubs and their backyards. It sells well.
Pat, you have any other promotions coming up after Valentine's Day? And let's talk about the regular menu as well. Just give us some more features on what people can expect when they pay you a visit.
So we always have the steak frites. That's been a huge classic and a huge seller, and that's just regular. Like, it's a great cut of steak, grilled, marinated, with fantastic fries and some green beans. And then aside from that, we have a really great lunch. We have a promotion at lunch, sort of a prefix, where you get a small soup, a choice of one of your main courses, and a choice of chocolate mousse and creme brulee for dessert. And that's coming in under $30. And
very nice.
Dinner, we have a similar. Thank you.
Pat, really appreciate the time. Thanks so much for joining us today on Daytime.
Thanks for having me.
All right, take care. Want to remind you, by the way, the Parkdale Food Centre soup promotion going on. For every liter purchase, Pat will donate to the Parkdale Food Centre. It's a fantastic way to give back to your community. We'll be back with more, and we're going to be talking about some great ideas for the kids, both indoor and outdoor, right after this.